in my career. We didn't pass the challenge for the Hornets game, but it's whatever because we're gonna get it this time. If you didn't see last episode, they did put us on the starting lineup, so that's something to be excited for.
Still early into the season. It's interesting, though, to keep an eye on the rookies and how they're adjusting, Clark, to the NBA game.
And every first-year player's journey is different and unique. Some come in ready to contribute right away from a physical and mental standpoint. Others really take time to get comfortable and adjusted. So we should not cast any final judgment on any player in 1 year. Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Launches a three, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good for Miracle Man. And, Greg, when you bring up MP, he is such a tremendous leader. My goodness, he is a positive force in that locker room, empowering his teammates in every way.
And that's the reputation MP came into the league with. He's a guy who lifts up others, stand-up guy, for sure.
So it's Chicago now, after Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. Hayward against Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Williams. And the layup falls.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Miracle Man, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Miracle Man. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Fires it up. The rebound by Richards. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
Here's Miracle Man after the basket by Charlotte. And Vucevic kicks to Lamb. Just 5 on the clock. Miracle Man, good on the three-point shot. Miracle Man's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. You know, Greg, you can tell MP is a leader out on the floor, setting a very high bar, certainly, and in terms of effort.
And he's showing, not telling, his guys what he wants from them. I think players respect that kind of an attitude, and they know he's right there with them in the trenches.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here is Ball after the 3 moments ago from Miracle Man. Ball feeling it out a bit. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Right wing. Here's Miracle Man. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get...
Come on, McGee. You need to make something happen. Let's go.
I got you, Coach.
Lets it go with the three. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Ball after the missed three from Miracle. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it... didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Bulls trail by 4. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
Ball, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Miracle Man. Knocks down the 3-ball. Miracle Man's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls. Over in the corner, Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Beverly to the left side wing. Here's Miracle Man. Rozier defending. Here's Miracle Man. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Ball, a screen on Williams. Back to Ball. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Miracle Man, good.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts. What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Again, Ball missing. Now the Bulls with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Miracle Man, and the Bulls another 3.
So those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic.
Players knows it. They're all.
So it's the the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, folks, we'll get things going.
You're missing Lonzo defensively. He's so long and active on that end. Then going the other way, he's great in transition, unselfish. Just a big loss for them.
Loss for the fans, too. Lonzo is electric. Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Chicago Bulls.
Some teams live and die by the three. If I was on a team, we'd live by it. Well, I'm just saying, they're alive and well in this game, just like I was. What a performance shooting the ball shot.
Well, when you're getting 3 and your opponent's getting 2, this is the result.
See, and I didn't think that you would like the 3-ball today, but I've won you over.
Shaq, I didn't think you were just going to let him make this whole thing about himself.
Yes, indeed.
But you did. Disappointing.
Well, I wasn't aware that he was making it about himself. Anyway, when the 3 goes in, I like it.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Vucevic. Miracle Man is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's DeRozan, and it's Lamb, and it's small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Miracle Man, the pass to DeRozan. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And DeRozan throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Charlotte calls timeout. You know, Greg, some guys are...
Great hands, MP. Don't let him relax.
Oubre passes to Richards. Here's Rozier. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
To the inside. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Beverly. DeRozan's got 9 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hayward passes to Rozier. Back to Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Bulls.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Miracle Man. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Hornets trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oubre against DeRozan. Out to Hayward. Pass to Rozier. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
To me, this is...
New group. Andre Drummond. Some changes. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Patrick Williams. Lamb comes in for Green. And it's Miracle Man in for Dosunmu. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Hayward. Rozier comes in for Oubre. And Ball subbed in for Dennis Smith. Charlotte shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Then it's Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the power forward. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Miracle Man. Here's the pass to Drummond. Here's Miracle Man. Good on the shot. And that's now 29 points for Miracle Man. Now Rozier. Outside Williams. From outside the arc. And it's Rozier missing. The Bull shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Hits the three-point bomb. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Martin finds Rozier. Here's Richards. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board.
Cody Martin. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And they're also finding a good...
All free throws good for Miracle Man.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep...
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
89. The away team, 58. A big thanks from every member of our staff. supporting this team. Until next time, have a good
Look, they put your boy MP in the starting lineup.
They down bad, huh?
Real bad.
Dude's fish food against starters.
Barbecue chicken.
2-piece, no seasoning, overcooked.
No sauce, no napkins.
It's done, Pook.
What, it's not my fault you can't riff?
I can riff, but it takes a great artist to know how to edit.
Oh, so you a great artist now.
They call me Shep Casso.
No, they don't.
If I said they call me Shep Casso, they call me Shep Casso.
Okay.
Thank you.
Crucial win tonight. You guys really buried them in an avalanche of three-pointers. Tell me, how'd you guys get it done?
Yeah, man, I was feeling myself a little bit tonight, man. I had to hit my little Steph Curry shimmy, you know, after I had a couple threes going down, you know, but yeah.
Yes, sir, you did. Is Coach okay with you pulling up from that deep?
I mean, he not gonna say anything if it goes in, you know what I mean?
True that.
But, yeah, I feel like I'm a threat to score as soon as I cross half court. Like, that's your boy's range.
Well, it was tonight at least. Good game, man. Great win tonight. You were on fire out there. What did you see in the defense that allowed you to have so much success?
Man, I feel like there's no one in the league that can guard me one-on-one. Like, no one. If they're gonna leave someone out there by himself to check me, that's gonna happen every night.
So you're saying they need to bring help?
They better. Listen, of course if they do, I'm gonna just find my teammates and hopefully they'll be ready to knock down some open looks.
You certainly didn't have any problem with that tonight.
Come on. Hello, who's got questions for me? Hold on. Let's start my man Nate Dogg right here.
Congratulations on your first start. You look very comfortable out there from the tip. So tell us, how did it feel?
Whew, oh, thanks, Nate. I mean, it felt good. It felt natural, too, man. You know, I've been hooping my whole life, and I've been starting basically my whole life, too. So being out there from tip, you know, felt like being at home.
You know, players talk about the speed of the game. Did it take you any time to adjust to that?
Come on, man, not at all, man. Most important for me right now is minutes. Minutes. So the longer I'm on the court, the more accelerated my development is. You feel me? Plus, I don't get tired, man. I can go all day.
Can you share with us the biggest difference between college and the NBA?
Players are better. I mean, but so am I. I mean, you saw me in college, man. They couldn't check me there. At least some guys in the league may have a chance, but some of them don't, but most of them don't. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, you didn't seem to have much trouble adjusting to the size of the NBA defenders.
Nah, man. I played against bigger, stronger, faster cats since I was in, like, the 4th grade, man. This nothing new. It's easy work, you know? The bigger they are, the harder they're gonna fall when I cross them ankles up. All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
course, our NBA guys are secure, but...
Well, what's on the menu?
Breakfast burritos.
That's a big map you guys got in there.
What is this?
This is the city.
No, it look like you're about to plan a heist or something.
Exactly.
What are y'all stealing?
The hearts and minds of the city.
Yo!
Okay, sorry, do your speech. He has a whole thing planned.
Here we go.
MP, there comes a time in every man's life where you must face an adversary that is so treacherous. You have to dig and calls on reserves of strength that were otherwise unknown to you. That day is today, as you compete for the hearts and the minds of the people of this city! Of this city!
Wait.
Guys, come on, we're supposed to say it together.
Everyone, Ricky, time out,
I didn't
man.
agree to any of
I'm sorry, I
this.
thought I was supposed to be, winning these people over and not destroying them in battles. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you're winning them over, but it is a battle. I mean,
No.
you don't have to crush them,
No,
but...
you definitely don't want to crush them.
Okay, fine, but you can't just wake up one morning and have an entire city love you. You got to plot, you got to scheme.
No, don't say that out loud again.
Okay, well, you have to have a plan.
We have a plan.
Okay, yes, we've made some headway with the core fans of this group, and that's great. But we're just getting started, man.
All right. I'm all ears.
Yes.
So what comes next?
We want to help you make a difference in the community, but we need to do it strategically.
So, we broke the city up into 4 different districts. All right, now each district has its own unique personality and geographic boundaries.
All right.
You've got the fashion district, music district, business district, and of course the legendary Hammond Park. Now in each district, there's a key figure that you're gonna need to win over. We'll call this person the boss.
Okay, it's like a video game then.
Not like a battle.
Ricky, no battle.
Okay, fine. Look, you win over the bosses, the fans will follow.
And you win over the bosses by helping their communities. Everybody wins.
Okay, so who are these bosses then?
Ashley, you're up.
As some of you may know, I do have a background in fashion.
Don't be modest. Ashley has a BFA from the City Fashion Institute. That's very prestigious.
Okay, well, things did not work out in fashion for me, obviously. But I was lucky enough to spend time with Callaway Shields, the most well-respected professor at CFI and the backbone of the city's fashion community.
It's pretty cool. Now, you're going to have to up your rep as a fashion guy.
Yes.
Before he'll probably be willing to have a meeting with you, but once you do, Ashley can set it up.
Wait, what's wrong with my fashion rep right now? I think I dress fairly
There's
nice.
nothing wrong, bro. I mean, you're a basketball star. I mean, you got to do a lot to stand out.
Exactly. You know, Devin Booker hoops at Moss Point, and he just got a pair of those super exclusive, player-only Kobe's that everybody wants.
Yeah.
You could see if he could hook you up with something like that.
Right, and then once
it's that easy.
Get a pair, make sure you show them off in fashion walks.
Okay, but just remember that this is
Great
all
idea.
about Callaway Shields. Actually, this is where he's headquartered, right over here at CFI. Why? Why is this map so big?
You specifically asked me to make this map ginormous.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, Mila, you're up.
Okay. As you know, the city has a thriving music scene.
Oh, yeah. I've seen more shows here than I can even count.
When you think of the music scene, who do you think of?
That it was, Mila.
Who let him have a stick?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough, man.
Cool. Now, let's talk business district.
So in that district, the key figure is...
Now, I know that all of this might seem like a lot, but...
want to see something before we go there. Just give me a ball real quick. Okay. Yeah, so we can't dunk if I like to dunk on it.
Hey, what you working on?
We go wait until we go shield deck this game before we do that.